Yes, I've got some good shit to tell you today, brothers and sisters. As I say, we're not gonna bullshit about it. We're gonna tell it just like it is.
Yo, these fairy tales have to stop in regards to men and women thinking that they're gonna go out and out of this big huge world they're going to find that one single individual that is going to be perfect for them, right? It's annoying. Sometimes I'll hear some of my older friends, male or female, talk about going out and hopefully finding that one person. And I'm like, yo, there's no filter, right? Why would you expect to find, the person that you're looking for with no filter? To me, it's like going to, the fruit aisle, right? And you have all the fruits mixed up, but then you're looking for the sweetest apple that you can find, right? Typically, people do what? They separate the fruits by category. So you have your apples, your oranges, your bananas, your grapes. But just imagine if you walked into a grocery store and you wanted the most biggest, ripest banana there, but the fruits are all, mixed together. You have apples and oranges everywhere. You even got some vegetables thrown up in the mix. Are you really going to find it? No. You have to separate it. You have to break it down. You have to search by category. And we don't understand this, and this is what unfortunately leads to a lot of the confusion and later on frustration that the women are having because they're not finding the dude that they're looking for. Men are upset because they're not finding the girl that they're looking for. And my question to you guys is, what exactly do you do to put yourself in a position where you are around like-minded people? Going to the club isn't going to cut it, right? Especially how we club, right? There is no filter. There is no upscale club. It's, a black club is a black club, right? You know what to expect. But it is what it is. I'm not saying it's easy, but you can't want to start at A and all of a sudden go to Z. You have to be around other serious people first. And for me, it starts off with the people you're with, right? Birds of a feather flock together. We've all heard it. So if I'm a dude, okay, and I'm on the search to find that right person, the first thing I'm going to do is make sure I'm around other dudes like me who are serious, who are on point. Okay? Why? Because if they are who they say they are, they're also going to be around other people who are doing well. So they're going to have friends, co-workers, relatives, male and female, that I'm going to be exposed to. Okay? So through that, I know I'll be exposed to women who probably think on the same level as my boys. So in my eyes, that's how I do it. I'm pretty much sure that the person I'm most likely going to be with is probably going to be through a friend of a friend, or one of my friends' relatives or cousins, because I know how they think and we stick together. Okay? So if you're a woman, it's kind of the same thing. Make sure your homegirls that are around you are straight. They think like you. They're on the right path, because they're going to be also associated with men and women who are doing the same thing. So via networking, partying, and whatever, or simple referrals, you're going to end up being around, men who you probably identify with. I'm not going to say there's going to be a lot of them, but it's a way of filtering out the bullshit. Right? To me, that's a realistic solution in terms of what's going to happen. But far too often, I'll see men, and women who, the people that they're around are bullshit. Okay? And at the same time, they're looking for that Mr. Right. And I'm like, yo, you have no filter. You have no line of defense. You can't, there's not enough time to literally filter through all these types of people. Not to say that it can't be done, and not to say that, miracles don't happen, but it's unrealistic. Right? Sometimes you do have to be smart. Sometimes you do have to be calculating in your approach. Right? And understand what's going on. At the end of the day, you're not trying to have a team of girls on your side. You're not trying to have a team of men on your side. You're looking for a couple of cool people that may be options, right? Alright, so, it's in your best benefit to filter. And it starts with your friends that are around you. I get upset when I have female friends who are bitching and complaining about not meeting the right dude, but their friends are magnets for the wrong type of dude. So look at what you're around. You get upset because you go to a kickback and the dudes aren't on par. Well, who invited them? And your homegirls did. Now just imagine if your homegirls were on point. Okay, they're actually about what you're about. Who are they likely going to bring to a get-together? Other serious people. Right? Who are you likely to bring? Who are you likely to invite? Other serious people. And literally, that's how it works. Pure and simple, that's how it works. We have to be more, I would say, proactive in setting up our own social groups. Sometimes, we just want things to develop on their own, but we don't have the opportunity to not network and, be friends with each other, because we don't know what leads to what. We have to stick together. That's why I was kind of upset at these two black chicks that were in my class, and our quarter just ended, but they acted as if we were in a classroom full of black people, and I'm like, yo, we just missed out on a great networking opportunity because they want to act like black people come a dime a dozen. Right? Who's to, who knows? Maybe they had a friend that I could have met. Maybe I had a dude that they could have met simply off of us interacting. Hey, I'm doing this, come through. Or hey, I'm doing this, and they invite me out. That's how it works. Realistically, that's how it works. It's weird because I love talking to black men and women who were educated and in their early 20s, in the early 90s, right? Because for me, that's the whole different world era, and I love that era. If I could go back there, I would. And I always like to know, how'd you guys meet? And they'll always talk about, we either met in school, or my friend introduced me to her, or we met at a kickback, or we met through coworkers. And it was always through a circle. They were always connected by a mutual friend, or a mutual coworker or somebody, right? So they had the filter, so they weren't necessarily worried about being around people who weren't on par. So I know I definitely went too far on this one. Hopefully you guys were able to stay with me. So anyways, tell me how you feel. Take it easy. God bless.